everybody, welcome back to Vegas Sports Talk. And you guys wanted me to do this series, and since the Golden Knights are re-airing some of their classic wins, I've decided to do reviews of most of the games. The first game on tonight was the first game of the 2018 playoffs, round 1. The Golden Knights defeat the Kings 1-0. And this game was kind of crazy back and forth, but it was probably the least craziest game of the series. So we'll get right into it for you guys. Early in the first, Riley Smith's shot misses just high, but the Golden Knights are getting pressure, and 3 minutes and 23 seconds into the game, Shea Theodore scores from Thomas Nosek at 3:23. And as you guys can see, I create these little magnets so you can tell which team scored. Then there's a penalty on McNabb for hooking to Foley. There was a glove save by Fleury on Alec Martinez from the point, and yes, Alec Martinez was a King back then before he was traded to the Golden Knights this season. The Golden Knights kill the penalty, 2 shots for the Kings on the power play. Clifford's long wrist shot was saved by Fleury, 12:06 remaining in the period, and the Golden Knights were kind of controlling that play, but the Kings were starting to get more pressure. But then there was a penalty on LA. Carter goes into the box for holding. Jonathan Quick had a glove save on William Karlsson, and Quick played really good tonight. Both goaltenders played well, and this series was a tell of the goaltenders. Then Jonathan Quick had a couple more saves. The Kings killed the penalty. Then a little bit after that, there was a penalty on Nosek for boarding. The Kings get a power play. They would not score on it, and that was the end of the first period. So the Golden Knights come out of it up 1-0. To start the second, there was a big hit by Colin Miller in the defensive zone, and the game was starting to get a little bit chippy, and the teams are starting to heat up. And you could tell this throughout the series that this was just the stepping stone for that to happen. Riley Smith had a wrist shot that was saved by Quick, 16:35 remaining. Then there was a penalty on James Neal for tripping Kempe. Dustin Brown missed a wide open net. He did miss that wide open net, and that was probably one of the changes in the series. If the Kings score there, that game's tied, and they could win that game, and that would completely change the series. So he misses the open net, and the Golden Knights got very lucky. The Golden Knights kill the penalty, 13:40 left in the second. With 10 minutes remaining, the shots were 16-13 in favor of the Kings. There was then a penalty on Lewis for interference on Colin Miller, and yes, Colin Miller was a Golden Knight as well. 9:30 left, the Golden Knights get a power play. There was a good chance for Tatar. That was saved by Quick, and the Kings kill that off. There was then goalie interference on Dustin Brown. The Golden Knights get another power play. And Tatar had a couple of good looks. He didn't score on any of them. The Kings kill it off. 1:56 was left in the second period. Fleury had a couple great saves in the final minutes to keep that game tied. And it's 1-0 going into the third, but the game's getting tight, and the Kings are starting to get chances. But to start the third, they didn't get enough shots to maintain the pressure. There was back and forth play to start the period, with 15:30 remaining in the third period, and the period was going by pretty fast because there wasn't many shots. The game was fluid, and the Golden Knights were controlling the play then. Carpenter's shot got blocked wide, and there was only one shot in the first 6 minutes for both teams, and the shots were tied 20-20. There was a good save by Quick on Carpenter, actually a great save with 12:32 remaining. I do not know how he stopped that. And then Jonathan Quick had another good save on Bellemare, and then Fleury stops Kopitar in close on the other end of the ice. And these two goaltenders had a great series. Jonathan Quick did not get any support from the Kings offense, and if he did, the Kings might win this series in 5 or 6. But since Marc-Andre Fleury stood on his head as well, this series was a sweep. Haula missed a shot wide. There was good chances for both teams, and both goalies were making key saves, and only 2:25 was left. The Golden Knights were keeping control of the puck, so Jonathan Quick could not get pulled. The Kings pulled Quick with 1:10 remaining. The Golden Knights had a couple chances at the empty net, but they just stumbled the puck in to kill the time off, and they win the game 1-0. Shots on goal: 12-8 for LA in the first, 11-8 Vegas in the second, 10-9 Vegas in the 10-9 Kings in the third, 30-28 in favor of the Kings. 3 stars, Fleury, Neal, and Quick. Fleury and Quick deserve the 2 stars. I don't know about James Neal. I was thinking maybe Shea Theodore or Carrier because they both played well that night. The power play for the Kings, 0 for 3. Penalty kill, they were 2 for 2. Quick, 27 out of 28 saves. For the Golden Knights, their power play was 0 for 2. Penalty kill, 3 for 3. And Marc-Andre Fleury saved 30 out of 30 shots. So this was the first rewind game, and the Golden Knights are up 1-0 in the series. Leave a comment down below if you want me to do game 2, 3, or 4, and I will do that. But the NHL is coming back real soon, and this will just preoccupy our time. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Vegas Sports Talk. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss another review video like this one, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon.